Welcome back to Ocarina of Time. We're gonna try to finish off the Deku Tree dungeon. This is inside the Deku Tree, and it's supposed to be the first dungeon or temple in the game. It's not really a temple, but it's an enclosed space with puzzles that you have to figure out. Except there's barely any puzzles. You just have to kind of go through the rooms in the right order. The music is this odd balance between relaxing and kind of spooky, but it's also the same. It's also the same music as you hear anytime you're like underground in any underground area in this game. So it's kind of boring, but you know, it's a little bit lame that this thing doesn't get its own music. But that's okay. You know, what can you do? I was probably supposed to jump across like a professional, but I'm not a professional. I'm not a GDQ. I was just watching a GDQ run. I was watching Bowie the Hero play through Illusion of Gaia, which is a Super Nintendo RPG that I have not played, but I would like to. In fact, I have not played a single Super Nintendo RPG. I'm not sure which one I want to start with. Possibly Mario RPG, because I've heard that game is so great. It's so great. It's really great. But you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we got our first major item of the game, the slingshot, and our first bonking our head into something of the game. That's going to be a theme throughout this game. Not really, except yes, definitely it will be. Today is March 21st. We had like such a beautiful week last week in here in Baltimore, and now it's back to being like cold and windy. I mean, I guess yesterday was warm and windy, but I've still been indoors most of the time. But I want to get back outdoors. But I'm fine also being indoors because I don't know, being productive or watching movies or whatever. You know, just watching movies is clearly being productive. Eating ice cream. But seriously, Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia is so good. I just love the cherries in it. They're so like sweet and delicious. I can't get enough of Cherry Garcia. It's really an addiction. This is our first Skulltula. Our first Skulltula that's not one of the ones like climbing on the wall. Because there's the ones that are climbing on the walls, and then there's the one that come down and they're all like in your face. So that's what I was trying to do last time, but I didn't have the sword out, so it was a little bit embarrassing. So we have the map, but not the compass. If you know anything about Zelda games, you know that like, oh, there's a map and there's a compass. So that's a thing. Yo. Why are you stuck in that animation? Okay, fair enough. I only attack when you have your back turned, you know? This guy's looking like the things from, or the plant from, Little Shop of Horrors, clearly. Okay, so wait. I do have Deku sticks. I like to say Deku rather than Deku. I don't know. I think it sounds better. Also, Deku is like a character from an anime, but I don't know which one because I don't watch anime. Like, the fact that my ex-girlfriend and I were watching One Piece together is like the only anime that I've watched. That's not true. I've maybe watched like one episode of like one other one. That's very helpful information. I don't know what I'm going on about. Light the torch, open the door. If you swing your sword before, so the Deku sticks will essentially, if they're on fire for too long, they'll burn out because they're made of wood, which is kind of a cool mechanic. Let's see if I can kill this thing with a Deku stick. I can. That was pretty dope. Oh, that used up a Deku stick. Because I was gonna say, if you light one on fire, but then you put it out, it counts as saving one. If that makes sense. Like, it doesn't get used up all the way. So now we do have the map and the compass. I didn't have my sword out again. There we go. See, I'm trying to show everybody how, like, good I am at this game, but it's not working. Can we do a jump attack off the edge? That's not straight enough. That wasn't straight! Oh my god. Really? Okay, well... Navi, please. Please don't hate me right now. Don't hate me. Don't hit me up. You know how, like, girls are like, don't hit me up. Silly girls. Okay. Like those Instagram models that's like, I don't respond to my DMs. No, you gotta buy my OnlyFans. Never mind. What? What am I talking about? What? Ah, nothing. Just like, you know. Jerking off. I don't know. Oh, don't swing back and forth like that. Don't taunt me. Okay. My save state button is working. Good. Jump attack of mightiness. Why didn't that work? Oh, was I not high enough up? Am I supposed to go up one more level and then do that? Is there another level? What am I supposed to do, game? I'm pretty sure there isn't. Do I have to do it twice? Do I just have to do it like this? I'm falling! Oh, okay, so that worked, but jump attack didn't work. Now I know. I was like, oh. Hey, why'd you jump off? Why'd you jump backwards? So this is one of, like, the few N64 games where the C buttons are used extensively, which makes it an odd choice for, like, porting to Wii Virtual Console. But that's the way I always used to play it. I used to play it with, instead of with C buttons, with... Excuse me. Oh, I still got a bit of a stomach ache. It's what happens when you, when your breakfast is like ice cream and Monster Energy. It's not technically Monster Energy, it's Rip It. I still think Rip It is the best energy drink. But Rip It has like a flavor that's like... like a parody of Monster that's like the same flavor. Which is a little disappointing because it's not even a good flavor. Like, I would much rather be drinking the cherry lime flavor. But the thing is, Rip It has like so many flavors and they all have such stupid names. Yeah, so I grew up basically playing this game with classic controller, which has 2 sticks instead of, you know, 1 stick and then 4 buttons. Can we get this the swaggy way? Yeah. Or what other way were we gonna get it? But that worked. So yeah, the C buttons are just one of the weirdest, like, features of the N64 controller, which is already weird. Also, there's, like, a thing underwater that you're supposed to, like, be like, oh, that's how we do it. What? Are you kidding me? What do you mean? Why does this game suck? Why is this such a bad game? Thank you. What did I even do the first time? Why did it go out so quickly? So yeah, the C buttons are really the main reason that, like, it sometimes works best to play N64 games on with the controller that was made for them. Although usually it's fine because the C buttons are just used for camera controls. Like if you think of any other N64 game, you know, Mario 64, most of the other ones, just say the other ones, you know. C buttons are used for cameras, but nope, in this game, C buttons are used for items. Also in Banjo, they're used for like shooting eggs and stuff. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I have so much tension in my neck. My goodness. Like, I'm sore all over. Wish I had, like, a chiropractor or something. Wish I could afford a chiropractor. I don't know. We're not gonna survive that, so let's, Now, this doesn't make sense to me. Like, how can you hit the switch if you're diving onto it? Like, in any other game that doesn't work, like in that one star in a Hazy Maze Cave. Can you tell I've been playing Mario 64 recently? You can't dive onto a switch. You have to stand on it, and you have to be able to walk underwater, which uses the metal cap. But no, in this game you can just dive onto switches. Makes so much sense. Hey, okay, that makes sense, but I know how to do this. Okay, fine, whatever. This is gonna be my thumbnail for the video. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Also, you'll notice that the, in the version of this game that I'm playing, the original, like, crescent moon and star symbols have been kept in, which, I think is, like, the Turkish flag or something. I'm not sure. But they, that was before the woke police... No, I'm kidding. That was before they had to replace those symbols in, the Wii Virtual Console version. I'm not sure what other version, but they kind of just replaced those symbols with, like, the Gerudo symbol, I think it is. Or the... Maybe it's another symbol, like the Kakariko symbol. I don't know what I'm trying to say, or what I'm thinking of, but, yeah, this is Ocarina of Time before the woke police destroyed it. No, I'm kidding. There's a time for being woke. I mean, there's a time for everything. But it's not always. So, whatever. These are these weird enemies that are only in this dungeon and they're not in any other point in the game. They're the baby Gomas. So you're supposed to, thank you. You're supposed to attack them when they're, no, never mind, you can just attack them whenever. And then you crawl through this hole. And then we get a nice, like, sort of FPS crawler style, first-person crawler. Oh my god, it's a dungeon crawler. Haha, what a funny joke. And then you push this block down and it makes a shortcut, so that's all well and good. Yeah. Boy, that was really good commentary just now. So all of these torches are specifically, they're high up so that you can't get to them. So you need this torch specifically, and this torch is one of the special torches. It's one of the fancy torches. You can tell by the holder. And it won't go out. Whereas the other ones that are kind of just made out of, like, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to guess what material they're made out of, but they're like the cheap torches. Okay, so 2, 3. Oh my god, they just stole it from the haunted books in the library from Mario 64. So yeah, 23 is number 1. Hey, wait a second. Weren't you supposed to do something? Bro. Okay. How did you know our secret? How irritating. The guy upstairs told me. Come down. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you in order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma. That is how you say that, right? Or coup de grace? I don't know. Struck with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. I actually need that heart. What do you mean? Okay, so strike while she's stunned. Can't believe I'm actually gonna have trouble with this boss. Oh, the lighting just changed. This is so cool. Oh my god, it's a big glowing eye up there. I do not like spiders. Fortunately, this thing doesn't really look that much like a spider. It just looks like a bunch of weird polygons. Parasitic armored arachnid, Goma. So you're supposed to shoot it with your slingshot. Now, the Ocarina of Time boss theme does not need to go this hard, but it does, and it's kind of one of my favorite parts of the game. Can I shoot you now? No, I cannot. Can I shoot you now? Yes, I can. Jump slash. Couple jump slashes. They always say, like, jump slashes do more damage, so I believe them. I don't know if it's true, but I believe them. I believe anything that they say at GDQ, because those people who run those games are supposed to be experts. And that's the first boss. Why is, like, water shooting out of your eye? That's disgusting. She's a squirter. Okay, enough of the... My mind. Oh my gosh, I have such a dirty mind. Whatever. I mean, I should mark these videos as age restricted. No, I don't know. I don't know. The whole YouTube, like, COPPA situation is weird. I mean, I get it, but it's just, it's weird. Like anything, I don't know. I don't know, we gotta live in a society where we have free speech, but we also protect children from the internet or from things. I don't know. It's a very fine line that we have to walk in society. And, you know, it's the job of the parents to make sure that their kids aren't being influenced. But I don't know. I feel like I grew up, like, very protected, which was fine. But now I'm an adult and I'm a little bit less protected, and I'm like, oh, okay. It made sense that I was so protected as a kid, but, like, now I don't. I feel sort of more comfortable with everything else, the whole world. I don't know what I'm trying to say. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce. You know, you heard of the Triforce. It's pretty important. And now we get one of these wonderful cutscenes. I like this laser rain. It's weird, like sci-fi rain. So we have Din, Nehru. I hate that they just look like gold statues. Like they look like the Oscar statue. Furore or Furore, depending on, I guess, whether you speak a language where you accent the last vowels on a word. I think it sounds a little bit stupid if you just say furore. But maybe it's supposed to be furore. Din, with her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Okay. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. The spirit of law? Is that a spirit? It's the spirit of Saul Goodman? I don't know. That was dumb. Why did I make that joke? That was dumb. I'm gonna sit my monster. Disgusting. I love it. Ugh. Oh my god, it's like the intro to Link to the Past. It's the same music, which they used as the intro music for Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. A film that I haven't seen more than like the first 2 minutes of, but it's like, it's one of those films that like millennials are obsessed with. I know, I'm making fun of millennials because technically I'm Gen Z, but you know, millennials have a lot of reasons that they can be made fun of. You know what I'm trying to say. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Aw, I'm sorry, dude. We had no choice of saving him. He was doomed. So sad. Well, you did your job. Did your job, dude. Dude. I'm sorry. I'm ruining the game. Oh my god. The Princess of Destiny. Take her out on a hot date. I mean... nothing. And we get our first spiritual stone. And we get harp music, because the harp is such a great instrument. Like my friend is a harpist, and she's like, "Oh me, yeah. Everybody wants me to play Great Fairies Fountain at their wedding or whatever, at their party." Navi the fairy, help dude to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. And here the tree loses its life, shrivels up into an old tree, or a dead tree, or both. It's very sad. I like the design though. They managed to make him a tree with a face and a mustache. It's kind of goofy looking. Which I know is disrespectful. I mean, oh, he just died and I just called him goofy looking. Whatever. But we're at 24 minutes, or we're gonna be at 24 minutes in a matter of seconds. So I think we're gonna call it there, and join us next time on Ocarina of Time for more shenanigans and adventures and whatever. See you guys then. Goodbye.